To introduce the rest of our tributes and speakers, I'm getting some much-needed assistance from my dear friend Joyce Meadows. Joyce is the only Shakespearean actress to have helped defeat a giant floating sex-crazed brain from outer space in the cult sci-fi classic The Brain from Planet Arus. She's actually brilliant in that picture. Simply because if you can handle Medea, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Moliere, and Tennessee Williams, you can also handle a killer cerebral organ from another planet. Joyce also appeared in Breakfast at Tiffany's, Wanted Dead or Alive, Perry Mason, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Days of Our Lives, The Young and the Restless, Lois and Clark, L.A. Law, and many other shows. And in the movie I Saw What You Did, Joan Crawford didn't want her on the same set because Joyce was too beautiful. Joyce is still too beautiful, and that's one of the many reasons I asked her to introduce some of the special guests who want to talk a bit about their friend and colleague, Francine York. Please welcome Joyce Meadows.
Okay.
Thank you, and welcome. I'm happy to see as many people here as we were hoping would come. Thank you for being here. Okay. Bud Burton Moss was the son of a film editor at Fox. His uncle, Sam Zimbalist, produced films for MGM. Bud grew up around couples like Gable and Lombard and Tracy and Hepburn. After a series of odd jobs, including being an extra, he eventually became an agent, representing such clients as Rita Hayworth, Sid Charisse, Robert Vaughn, Carl Malden, June Ellison, Diane Cannon, and Mira Farrow, and Elizabeth Montgomery. He has written 2 volumes of memoirs, including the recently published Hollywood. Bud is presently at a previously scheduled tribute event for Rita Hayworth in Houston, but he wanted me to read the following. If I ever met a young actress who wanted to dedicate her life to show business, it was Francine York. It was somewhere in the early 60s that I had the good fortune of meeting Francine at several of those fun Hollywood fun parties, at which time she told me that she was looking for a new agent. I told her that the timing was right and I would like to bring her over to my office at General Artists Corporation. The new world of episodic television was at its peak, and Hollywood was flooded with some of the greatest New York talent seeking work in this new arena. Unknown actresses whose names were Sandy Dennis, Jessica Walters, Julie Newmar, Diane Baker, Elizabeth Montgomery, Sally Kellerman, Barbara Eden, and Farrah Fawcett. Our Francine York fit right in the middle of all these actresses who went on to international stardom, and Francine was there leading the charge. I remember taking Francine to meet Aaron Spelling, who was so impressed with her that she was featured in 5 episodes of Burke's Law. In 1967, I left General Artists Corporation to start my own company, and unfortunately, I lost track of Francine for a while. But it always gave me pleasure when I could see her in a starring role on various television shows or run into her at various events. Over the years, we remained great friends. I last saw Francine when the Beverly Hills Women's Club honored me with a luncheon for my new book. And then I received a sad call on January the 6th that Francine had passed away from cancer. She kept her illness as a guarded secret, not wanting to lose acting employment if there was a job for her. As we say goodbye to Francine, a wonderful actress and a longtime friend, we remember what Irving Berlin said. The song is ended, but the melody lingers on.
That's right.